Good morning, happy Wednesday. I am here again to talk about my GLP-1 Nutrition Foundation group program that starts June 2nd and why you're under eating on a GLP-1 and don't even know it. Okay, so again, I'm a functional nutrition practitioner and a menopause specialist, and this week I'm talking about, again, I have my notes because I don't want to forget something. So I'm talking about why that nobody tells you about how to eat. You get your prescription filled, from your doctor, you go to the pharmacist, you pick it up, and neither of them who have ever had nutrition training. Okay, doctors have had maybe one course in all of med school of nutrition. And it's very basic. I'm more certified in nutrition and know more about nutrition than doctors do. So they don't tell you about nutrition when you get your medicine. They're like, here, take it, just increase it all the time, which that's also another thing you don't want to, you don't necessarily need to increase it as quick as they say, because then that causes more muscle loss and things like that. So today's it's very simple, but it's super important. Okay. So it comes down to this: just because you're not hungry doesn't mean your body doesn't need food. Okay, our bodies always need food. So let me explain. So what GLP-1s actually do to your hunger? So we know it suppresses your hunger hormones, that's its job, right? That feeling of hunger goes away, but that's the signal, but not the need itself. Like, you need food, you need nutrients. Your body cannot survive without them. So just because you're not hungry doesn't mean that you shouldn't be eating, okay? And your muscles still need protein. Again, we talked about this yesterday. Even with no appetite, your muscle tissue is constantly breaking down and rebuilding. And without the protein coming in, this process just breaks down altogether and you don't build muscle, okay? And your blood sugar needs stabilizing, right? It needs the food to help it stabilize, because especially in perimenopause and menopause, our insulin resistance goes up, and so you're more susceptible to becoming like pre-diabetic. And so going long stretches without eating, especially perimenopause and menopause, causes your blood sugar to drop and spike. And then, of course, that sends cortisol high. And then that means you are holding on to body fat because you are in fight or flight. So you want to keep your blood sugar stable. Your metabolism still needs that fuel, okay? Muscle is attached to metabolism. So if you're losing muscle, your metabolism is slowing down. Okay, so when your body's not getting that constant food supply, it adapts by slowing down. And that's the opposite of what you want it to do on a GLP-1. And then, so how do you eat when you don't feel like it? Small, protein forward, like focus on protein first on a schedule. We talked about a schedule yesterday. Eat lunch at noon, even if you're not hungry. Okay, you still need to eat something. And you're not basing it on your hunger because you don't have those hunger pains, right? You're basing it on what your body needs, all right? So think of it like taking a supplement. You don't wait until you feel like it, right? You have to do it constantly. And so a lot of people ask me, how do I know if I'm not eating enough or if I am eating enough? And the answer is most women are not. So if you're going more than 4 or 5 hours without eating, or eating less than 1,000 calories, which is so dangerous for your body, or struggling to get protein in, that's a sign that your nutrition is in serious need, okay? And you need to eat. And that's what my program covers, is how to eat when you're not hungry, what to eat. And not eating is causing a lot of those side effects from GLP-1s, the nausea, the constipation, the diarrhea. Those are usually tied to food, okay, of not eating. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about why restriction is the worst mindset. When you're on a GLP-1, you don't want restriction, okay? And especially in menopause, it makes it worse. So come back for that. Again, follow me, share this with anyone, share my account with anyone that you think needs it, and I will see you tomorrow.